All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and take a look here at example 2. This is our example 2. And this is an example from Khan Academy, guys. It says a function g is modeled by the number of mosquitoes and millions of mosquitoes in a certain area as a function of rainfall in centimeters in that area. Once again, guys, whenever you're working with these word problems, you first want to go ahead and label your variables. So label variables. So we want to go ahead and identify which one's x, which one's y. So let's go ahead and take a look at our units of measure here. So starting off, so it's mosquitoes in millions. And then we have rainfall in centimeters. All right, now here's where I mentioned, guys, that whenever it comes to identifying x and y, y is always going to be the bigger amount of units. In this case, we have millions of mosquitoes over centimeters. Bigger amount in this case is the millions. So in this case, our y represents the millions of mosquitoes. Let me just do that again. Y is millions, or mosquitoes in this case. Let's do mosquitoes and millions. That leaves in this case x as the rainfall in centimeters. In centimeters. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here, guys. Once again, this is our graph. We do have 3 main points, which in this case is our y-intercept. This could also be considered another x-intercept, vertex, and then we have our x-intercept here. So let's go ahead and take a look at our statements here. It says more rainfall relates to more mosquitoes as long as rainfall is less than 2 centimeters. All right. So more rainfall relates to more mosquitoes as long as rainfall is less than 2 centimeters. So in this case, we're looking from 2 centimeters of rainfall and anything less, we should have more mosquitoes. So 2 centimeters of rainfall is here, right? So we're taking a look in this case, guys, at this section here. So what they're saying is the more it rains, the more mosquitoes we have. So if we start at 0 centimeters of rainfall and we go all the way to 2 centimeters, what's going to happen to our population of mosquitoes? In this case, the population there increases. So statement for us here is true. Statement here is true. All right, let's go ahead and check out the next one. And next one says more rainfall relates to more mosquitoes as long as rainfall is more than 2 centimeters. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this here. So when rainfall is more than 2 centimeters, so from 2 all the way to 4, it says we should have more mosquitoes. Now, question for you guys is what's happening to the population of mosquitoes here? So from 2 centimeters on, the population of our mosquitoes is actually decreasing. So this is decreasing. So we actually don't have a greater amount of mosquitoes. We're actually losing mosquitoes. So this statement here is false. False. And I'll just cross that off. It's false. All right. Let's take a look at the next one. And the next one says, when there is no rainfall, then there are 1 million mosquitoes. So in this case, guys, just want to go back. Rainfall, once again, represents x. So it says when there's no rainfall, which means when x is equal to 0, since no rainfall is 0, we should have about 1 million mosquitoes. So in this case, they're saying we should have a point at 0, 1. 0, 1. Let's go ahead and check that out. And we actually don't. We have a point at 0, 0. 0, 1 is here, and the graph doesn't go through there. So this statement here is false. Statement here is false. It is false. not true. All right, and let's take a look at this last one. It says, when there is no rainfall, there are about 2 million mosquitoes. Once again, no rainfall. Rainfall is X. So if there's no rainfall, we have 0. And they're telling us that mosquitoes in this case are Y. It has to be 2. So we should have a point at 0, 2. Let's check that out. And once again, guys, that statement is false because 0, 2 is up here and our graph doesn't even cross that point. So this statement here, once again, is false. False statement. Let's cross it out. All right, so that's what we're doing, guys, for this con here. Once again, you want to go ahead and check which statements are true, which ones are false, basing it off the graph they're giving you.